Morning and welcome to our thought for the day. I'd like to read you a verse, please, from Joel. Joel chapter 2, and it's verse 25. And it says this: "And I will restore to you the years that the locust hath eaten, the cankerworm, and the caterpillar, and the palmer worm, my great army which I sent among you." So the title of my little thought this morning is this: that which you have lost, God is able to restore. I'm sure there are many people who may be listening to me this morning, and you say to yourselves, "Oh, I wish I hadn't made the mistakes that I've made in my past life. I wish that I hadn't said those words. Oh, I wish I could have my time all over again and to put things right and to live differently." But the truth is, friends, we can't get time back. Or you say, but our text says that he can restore the years that the locust hath eaten. There is something, friends, I want you to notice carefully this morning. The locust did not eat the years. The locust ate the fruit of the year's labour, the harvest of the field. And so the meaning of the restoration of the years must be the restoration of those fruits and the harvests which the locust consumed. In other words, I want to tell you, friends, that God can restore all the things that Satan has robbed you of. Or as you sit there in your home this morning, you say, "I've lost my peace." Satan has robbed you of your peace. You say, "I have no assurance." Satan has robbed you of the assurance that God wants you to have. You cannot have back your time, but there is a strange and wonderful way in which God can give back to you the wasted blessings and the foolish mistakes that have caused you loss, those choice fruits that you have lost. God can and will restore. The enemy of our souls will say you have no hope and no future, but Christ is the restorer of our peace, the restorer of our joy, the restorer of our strength. And on I could go this morning. Whatever your needs, friend, he is able to supply. Don't listen to Satan, but listen to the one who has conquered Satan. You see, there are some who listen this morning and you are backslidden. And you ask yourself, how can I ever get right with God? Well, God is not only the restorer, but he is the one who is able to revive. And it was Charles Finney who said this: "Revival is the renewal of the first love of Christians and resulting in the conversion of sinners to God. Revival is a conviction of sin and the searching of our hearts among God's people." Revival is nothing less than a new beginning of obedience to God, or to obey God again and forsaking of our sin. True revival breaks the power of the world and of sin over Christians. The charm of the world is broken and the power of sin is overcome. And so it is that there are those who need to be restored and there are those who need to be revived. May we in humility this morning fall upon our knees and once again cry upon God and invite God to take control, to take full control and experience what only God can do in your life and in mine. We read in the Old Testament that God had a temple for his people. But in the New Testament, God had a people for his temple. Let us allow God to rule in our temple of clay, and that which you have lost, God is able to restore. God bless you, and I look forward to speaking with you again tomorrow morning, the same time, the same place.